folks, Templar here and welcome to another Let's Talk, and today's topic is quite an interesting one. As you read from the thumbnail, we're going to talk about the potential announcement of PS5 and Xbox 2. Well, these are the code names. We haven't got the official names yet because they have not been fully announced. But however, recent leaks and magazines have all but confirmed that these consoles are going to be announced sometime either this year, most likely E3, or next year's E3. But the question we must ask ourselves is now the time for new consoles, or is it not the time? This is what we're going to be talking about today. So let's start off with this announcement. Well, not announcement, but leaks and magazine articles and websites talking about this. I'm going to be honest, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but because of the leaks have been so accurate as of late, I'm going to have to say this sounds all but true that we are probably getting two new consoles from both brands. But the question is, why now? We've only just had the X1X and the PS Pro last year, which are meant to be the next levels up, and apparently we're going to get new consoles within the next apparently 3 to 2 years. Now the word is it's supposed to come out in 2020, and that's what the word is, although nothing is totally confirmed or denied yet until we find out in this E3 when we'll get proper insight. But the thing is though, when I've heard what the rumor is for the Xbox One, at least what it's going to contain as well as the PS5, I'm going to be honest, I'm not too thrilled about it, because I mean, let's be honest guys, I've bought a PS Pro last Christmas, and now I find there's another game system coming out, it's like I just wasted nearly £250 on it, which I'm a little bit knocked. However, on the flip side of the coin, I've bought this Xbox One that I've got still with us since right at the beginning of its cycle back in 2013. I'm kind of saying that it's about time. So it's one of those mixed reactions, depends when you've bought these new consoles. And also with the new CPUs they're going to put in, and new coolants and new gizmos, it sounds good and all, but it sounds like to me this is going to be like a low-end PC kind of thing, which the Steam box was meant to be all those years ago, but didn't take off. I got a feeling this might take off good or bad depending on certain aspects, but we'll wait and see by E3 what happens. But now we must answer another question: what do we want to see out of these new consoles if that's to be the case? So let's dive into that. First on the list, and it's the most important part, backwards compatibility must be off the bat. That means every game that we've bought or gotten from either the PSN store or the Xbox One store, or any of the freebie stuff you got from Gold or PSN, should be backwards compatible right off the bat with all our library of games, because that's what hurt the Xbox a while ago, and that's what also hurt PS4 a bit, and I believe that should be the top priority. Now I know what you're thinking, why do we need backwards compatibility? You gotta remember, a lot of people are spending a lot of money and time on games, and they might want to come back to them. So I believe that putting a backwards compatibility library straight off the bat with every game you've bought or have gotten for free should be automatic, no questions asked. Next is the memory space. Now let's be honest guys, the 500 gig memory, what happened with the PS4 and the Xbox One was criminal. It should have been terabyte easy, and this time out they've got to make it terabyte. They cannot make it 500 gig, they can't even validate it anymore. Because games are getting bigger and bigger, they need to be like massive storage spaces, and I believe a terabyte or 2 terabyte should be straight off the bat, and should make getting these games a lot easier. And speaking of games, the launch titles. Now let's be honest guys, the last gen launches were horrendously bad. They need to have very good solid launches right off the bat, or we might have the same problems we did for the previous time, and that did not go well for many consoles, that's for certain, especially for the Xbox, as their launch library was absolutely abysmal. And finally, the price. I mean, the price is the biggest question mark. How much will this cost? Well, from what I've read and what I've heard of, I'm hearing it's going to be in the range between 400 to 600 pounds. Now I'm going to be honest, now that's English mind you, it might be more in America or might be similar in America, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to be honest right here right now, if that's the case, I won't be getting it off the bat. I would wait a couple of years to get past the bugs, the whole testing, because the first lot are usually the guinea pigs to see what needs to be fixed, and it will take a couple of years for the price to go down, and also when some of the greater games will come out. And that's another thing about the games as well, will the games be a lot sharper, resolute, better, like 4K, what the Pro can do and what X1 and X could do? That's something we're going to have to wait and see when it comes out. But wait folks, what's your thoughts on this? Do you think new consoles are on the horizon, or do you think they should happen, or should they not? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, ring the dinner bell, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll catch you later.